working on, still working on the Quilt of Valor. This quilt is going to be a slow process, but it's a good process. Sometimes we need a slow process, right? All right. And then Gina sent, which is one of our peeps, sent me a free pattern for a Quilt of Valor. I looked at it, but I hadn't downloaded the pattern, and it's super cute. And it's actually written for a Quilt of Valor. Good morning, Annette. Good morning, Denise. Let me get my glasses. Where are my glasses? Oh, here they are. And I kind of want to do it. At this point, poor Pat may never get her quilt this next week because I keep wanting to make another one. Because I don't know, like I don't have enough. I have actually a lot of stuff I have to get done by the end of the month. But I really am enjoying this sew. So we are gonna continue this quilt. And another thing is that I ordered some items from Kaleidoscope Quilts. As a thank you. Good morning, Denise, right? Yeah, I'm making sure I think I said it. Good morning, Rowena. So I'll be looking forward to opening that fabric. It's not a fabric haul, it's a project haul, I guess, right? Because I got some projects to do. Also, if you liked this month's box, good morning, Sharon. She does have this month's subscription box. She has a couple of extra ones. She has them on her website. So if you are interested in that quilt and you liked that quilt that I made, she does have some extra ones on the website. I went last night, and so it's there. They are there. All right. So I'm going to run these through. So where I'm at right now is I'm to the point that I'm joining the rows together. There's still some areas that I need to do stitch and flips, but stuff was starting to fall off my design wall, and I just, I can't remember where things are, and I do not want everything falling on the floor and picking it up and falling it on the floor and picking it up. So we are definitely just going to start at least getting some of the top part all stitched up, and then we'll go back to work on the bottom part. So yesterday I had my specialist appointment, and so it looks like, no big surprise, I didn't get much good information when I first went through this from the hospital, and she says that yes, that's an ongoing thing. So I guess I was supposed to have a 2-week liquid diet, and I went by what the internet said, which was 2 to 3 days. And so anyway, so now I'm at the stage of, well, I'm obviously eating more, and I'm obviously having issues, but I just thought that I just had to work on those issues, like my body getting used to eating again. And she said, nope, there should be no pain, no feeling of bruising anytime you eat. So she said, we recommend 2 weeks of liquid diet. And then she said, we recommend 2 months of eating bland, soft food. Or not soft food, but bland food, right? Whatever your body can tolerate. And then I was telling her, like, even the yogurt, and she goes, nope, you have to eat Activia. So I'm like, I got it all wrong. So yeah, so I'm off to having, I guess I got 2 more months of being hangry, unfortunately. Anyway, that's it. That's my update. I have another appointment for a different specialist next week, so we'll know more then. Just, you know, getting through. So now I have rows 2 and 3 here, and I'm going to sew row 1 all the way across. So Deb, who's on here this morning, good morning, Deb, went live yesterday. Love it. Of course, I missed it, but I did watch you on replay. I watched you on replay for a little bit yesterday, and then this morning I finished up the replay. And if you're wondering where you can watch this, I shared it on my community posts, and you can find her. You can find her video there, or you can go to her channel and just subscribe. That's the best, to go to her channel and subscribe. So, and the things came from Quilted Twins, so I never heard of them. So thank you, Deb, for letting us know about that. I love that she's spending, see, I listened, spending her money in small quilt shops. That's just fabulous. Love that too. All right. Oh, I'm a little groggy this morning, but I'm working through it. I'm working through it. Let's see. This brings me peace. Honestly, quilting brings me peace, and I love to do it, and I love that it's going for a good cause. So I'm happy with that. Such a lovely plug for the shop. I didn't even get paid. Yep. See, I'm running out of things to run. Here we go. I have something else. The other day I was prepared and I had stuff to run through the machine while I was putting stuff together, like a leaders and enders situation. Okay, so this is the end of this one. This, I have it up here, the block. So let me pull that down. Just making sure I'm doing this right. Yeah. Now, I will say with these magic, well, I don't know what the name of it is. I'm calling them a magic square. I'm finding when I'm putting together the blanket the quilt, that I find it helpful to pin, because it seems like everything is on a bias, and it just helps with like stretching and stuff like that. Here we are. So now we have our first row done, and I'm going to press, and I think that I had decided that pressing towards the actual magic blocks seem to be better. Because when I was trying to press towards the sashing, those little flipping stitches, they weren't liking that so much. So I listened to my fabric, and my fabric says I like to bend towards the magic. You can do whatever you feel best for you. It's just that's come on, there it goes. I was finding that it was laying flatter this way. All right, so we have our first row. Bloop, it's done. Now what we need is our sashing here. So I'm going to come through here and start making our sash. It's exciting. This to me is exciting because it's coming through. Let's see. And then we have one more that can go on here. I have piles of blocks on the floor. I keep picking them up, they keep falling. And we're going to put our last one on here. Run this through. All right, Deb, what's the next project you're working on? Putting her on the spot. Unless I missed it. I thought you didn't really say in the video. Unless I missed that. Let's see. Good morning, E. Marie. Good morning, Melanie. I've missed some of you. Good morning, Jessica. I even tagged them in. Think I've got everyone on here. So if this is out, that means this has to go in, which is perfect. That's exactly how I want it, because then that keeps that perfect. Now, see, sometimes we just need to listen to our fabric. There we are. Now I'm going to take this sashing and stick it right on this row. And I will be pinning. I don't think I pinned so much in my life than recently. I used to hate pinning. All right, so we're pinning. We're pinning right across. There we go. I'm finding that when I sew, again, these blocks, 3, 1 on each end, and then the center has really made a difference. And of course, now with cornerstones, I'm pinning wherever the cornerstone meets. So let's see. Here it is. Everything is falling into place, as it should. And then here we go. Last one. Okay, let me put that through. Okay, so sorry for the long delay of no talking. All right, good morning, Joe. I might have missed some others. Well, I'll give you something to think about while I run this through. How about that? Where would a person be if he called, oh wait, where would a person be if he was called a lifer, 2-time loser, or yardbird? Where would a person be if he was called a lifer, 2-timer, loser, or yardbird? I don't even... Where would that person be? I find that's funny, this question. Good morning, Joydy. As that this is a kid's question and that a kid would know this. I kind of tickle pink by that. Anyone know? Good morning, Gina. Oh, Gina's still up. I spoke about you early when I first got on here about the pattern you sent me for a Quilt of Valor using a jelly roll. I love it, love it, love it. I want to make it. I don't have a jelly roll, but you know what? I have all that fabric in that bucket of, I guess my red, white, and blue bucket. So I think I'm just going to just cut it all up and use it. Why not? That's what it's there for. Then that means I have one less bucket to worry about. So, poor Pat. Pat's going to be like, I just wanted her to make some blocks. That's all. Now she's returning not one, not two, not three, possibly 4 quilts. All right. So, again, let me read this question. Where would a person be if he was called a lifer, 2-time loser, or a yard bird? Where would he be? Or, yeah, right? Yeah. Where would he be? There you go. I knew I knew someone would have it. But that's a kid's question. Oh, answers are above. I missed that. Sorry, Deb. I tell you, this going trips me up. Let me see. I am on all chat. I double checked that. Oh, the big house. Duh. Yes, jail. I see it now. I didn't see it earlier. Yes, that's what I thought, Melanie. I was like, why would a kid know that? Why would a kid know that? I was thinking the same thing. All right, so we have our first row with our first sashing. I don't care if my hair looks, I know I look like a hot mess this morning. I absolutely know I do. I'm looking at myself thinking, I cannot believe I just went on a live. I look worse than normal. I don't know. Like I said, I have been off, and apparently it's all part of this. Maybe they visit their parents there. Oh. So, yeah. Apparently, this is part of the core, the whole brain fog, the whole craziness, because I'm not getting enough nutrients. So I am able now to have a multivitamin. They gave me the okay. They said that may help, because I am opting to work. I'm not opting to sit home. So that's part of the issue. And being that so, it was so funny because we were talking, good morning, Muriel. And my son was like, I said to my son who was going out, and I said, can you get me, here's money, get me a lotto ticket, one for every day this week. And he's like, this is your solution to finding a way not to work to heal yourself? This is the solution, to play lotto? Because I never play. I go, well, that's the only way Mama's staying home to get the recovery. And he just is laughing. He's like, okay, I'll play these numbers. But oh, he was funny. He was funny. So I don't know anything about lotto. And I was like, what is this number thing? Where was this number thing? And I was like, he's like, well, you said you wanted a lotto for every night. So there are some nights there's no lotto. So I just told him, quick pick a number. And it's just a number that gets called. I was like, okay, I'll take it. And the crazy thing is, the number is one number away from my grandma's number. My grandmother loved playing lotto. So, so I was like, okay, we'll take it. I don't know if it hit last night. You wondered where I was yesterday? Yeah, that's where I was. That's why I was, we were driving. I canceled my doctor's appointment today because I have to reschedule it. Because she's just, she's like my main doctor, and then she just wanted to talk to me after and catch up with me after the first specialist, thinking I wasn't going to get into the second one until like a couple of months. But I actually got a call back, and I'm going to her next week. So I'm just going to reschedule that one for next week. Okay. I am so excited. This is coming out so cute. Let me get the other one there. Wait till you see it. I cannot wait. So I'm going to try to find, well, not try to find, I know where it is. That Quilt of Valor, that free Quilt of Valor that Gina sent me last night. And then I'm going to hopefully be able to post, the link to it, so that if someone is looking for a Quilt of Valor, it is actually already sized. Oops, I did that wrong. What did I do here? Yes, that's right. It's already sized for a Quilt of Valor. So no having to guess and wonder how many blocks we need or how many borders to extend it. It was actually developed for a Quilt of Valor using jelly rolls. I don't have jelly rolls, but we're going to cut our own jelly rolls. Just cut your own jelly rolls. It's storming here, so it's a good time for chili. I can't eat chili. Please. My meals are so dissatisfying to me. I can't. I want to scream at the top of my lungs. I'm so over all this kind of eating. Okay, so this is, I would love a bowl of chili right now. All right, so let me see where I am here, because I have to make sure I'm doing that row correctly. So I'm going to press this. Look at how cute. This is so cute. Oh my gosh, this kind of sewing brings me so much joy. I can't even tell you. Quilting makes you forget. I feel like quilting just makes you forget of all kinds of things. All right, so I'm going to put this up. I'm going to put this up here. So this is going to be smaller than the size needed, so there's going to be lots of borders, but there is that row. And then, so this is what I have to check up on. I have to make sure that I have the right, and everything is right. So now I can flip this. Well, no, I don't want to do that yet, actually. Take that back. I want to put our sashing. Hold on, I'm going to put our sashing over. I have to put our sashing back, but I have to see what I did. Oh, here it is. I had to see what I did. I love chicken chili. I do chicken chili breast. That sounds so yummy. I mean, I make a mean chili too. Super good. Can't have any of it. Can't have any of it. I went back to the store, grocery shopping on my way home from this doctor's visit. Bought myself some Activia because the Chobani I was eating was. She's like, no, not yet. So my honey gets to eat all that I got. And yeah, back to eating rice cereal, not, like that cream of rice. I thought I was done with that. What can you have? Nothing, Linda. Not much of anything. Saltines. I thought she was going to put me back on a liquid diet. Then I think I really would have lost my... But because she said I have tolerated... gave her a list of things I've tried, and I've tolerated without any pain or bruising feeling. So far that is... And she said to continue that for 2 months. Is cream of rice, canned peaches, canned pears, canned fruit cocktail in fruit juice. Yeah, what I'm making is not the link that she sent me, but it's cute. Tomato soup, canned tomato soup, not fresh, canned tomato soup. Now I was using white bread, like just the cheap white bread, because that's what I was told. And a slice of Kraft cheese or whatever was on sale cheese, like the slices in the plastic. I don't ever, there's nothing wrong with it. I grew up with it, but as an adult, I don't eat that. But it's comforting. Basically ultra processed food, which is not good for you, but in this case it is. So I have that for lunch. I've had that for lunch almost every day for the last week. And then I changed it to wheat bread, and I was told nope, no wheat bread, because the little wheaties get stuck, and no seeds, no herbs, no nuts, no this, no that. And then for dinner I've had luck with steamed like steam and mushy, because I don't like canned vegetables. I just don't like them. So they said carrots was okay if you really overcook them. So overcooked carrots, white rice, and the more processed the better, because you can buy different levels of rice, and fish. I've been able to eat no sourdough bread. Nope, like Wonder Bread, like that kind of bread. Yeah. Oh, crock pot carrots? What are crock pot carrots? Please tell me. I have a crock pot. I have crock pot carrots. Wait a second. I'm desperate. I said to her when she said no herbs and spices and pepper, salt is okay. I was like, but I've been putting Italian seasoning in my soup and I haven't had a problem. And she goes, well, how do you making your canned soup? I says, I take my can of soup and I open it up and add about half a cup to 3/4 cup of water, because I can't have the milk, she said. And I throw in a couple pinches of Italian seasoning, some garlic powder, and a little pat of butter, just a tiny bit. And she goes, and you've had no reaction? I said, no. And she said, then you can keep that. But I did introduce whole wheat, like, like, I don't know, we call it Freihoffers here, like Wonder Bread, but whole wheat style. And she's like, no. So I just put that in the freezer for whoever wants it. She goes, you got to go back to the white. So I bought something called butter bread. This is stuff I don't eat, but I bought butter bread. That tasted pretty good. So I could have that. I could have saltine crackers. Graham crackers, I didn't feel like I had any reaction, but she said no to that. And I had been eating some of that. In broth and cook it until soft. Crock pot, okay. Dry brown gravy, potatoes, and pork. Yeah, I can't have all that, Gina. Don't you wish I wish I could have that? No, but I'll just do the crock pot carrots without all the other stuff. It's a good idea. And I could have fish. And like when I made the turkey the first night, which was on Saturday, I was not well. I was not good on Sunday. But I did make, like I told you, the chicken noodle soup mix, package mix, and added the turkey, and I had no reaction to that, so we're good on that. But basically, what I just told you is the whole list of food I can eat. Oh, Jello. Jello. What else is on my table that things I could eat? Jello with the fruit in it. That I could have. Oh yeah, I'm a foodie. This is torture for me. This is torture for me. I can have rosemary, I think. Can you, let's see, you can add honey to your carrots. Oh, okay. I was just thinking that I could add, put the carrots in the crock pot. I just bought 2 big bags of baby carrots. And yesterday I cooked three cups of rice because I'm so disheartened by this whole thing. I'm literally depressed over food right now. And I just don't have the will of wanting to even cook because everybody's cooking and everything smells good no matter where I am. School, I mean, when school lunch starts smelling, well, our school lunch is good, but yeah, there is no nutrition. That's the whole point. You're supposed to give your whole, um, like your whole GI system a complete rest. If you could not eat, that's the best, right? Because then your your GI system isn't working. But that's not possible. So yeah, so I can take my Centrum Silver. I got the okay for that, so I'm gonna take that because I can't function after work. Literally, it's really hard for me. After about 1 o'clock, due to my pancreas, I can only do white meat, chicken, fish, and cheat with salmon. Oh, okay. I don't know. I just am really wiped out after 1 o'clock, close to 2. 2 o'clock seems to be the good time. 2 o'clock seems the time that's a good time for me to just go home and end my day there. And it may actually end up happening. Oh, ooh, okay. So I cooked rice last night in my rice cooker and I put it away. And I think maybe then while I go to work, I'll have some carrots cooking because I bought fish. It's in the freezer. And I'll just stick to it. It's just not fun. Not fun. It's going to be interesting going on vacation too. It's a good thing that I'll be at my timeshare because with a little mini kitchen. Because normally when I go on vacation and do my sewing bit, avocado, no fresh anything, no raw anything, no. The only thing that I can have raw is a banana. I can't even have apples raw. No raw anything. It has to be canned or processed. So doesn't leave many things. And even at that, it's not everything that's canned. It's just carrots. And like she said, seasoning is not all made equal. So, like red pepper flake, well, you shouldn't have anything spicy anyway, but basically nothing with flavor. Red pepper flake contains the seeds. I never thought of that. You know the stuff that people put on their pizza? Yeah, none of that. And I made rice the other day. I didn't even think about it. And I made basmati rice, and I stuck cumin seeds in it, and didn't even think anything of it because I've just done it for years, right? A bay leaf, cumin seeds, and it's great when you are making Indian food or curries. Yeah, that was a big no-no. You know, I'm going to have to pull out my my Jello mold. You know, my mama's Jello mold. I actually have one of those Tupperware Jello molds. Maybe I can break out a 70s book. I have some 70s books, right? And do some things with Jello molds, I guess. Different kinds of canned fruit and Jello molds. That might be an interesting thing. Watch this, chef. I'll be having like a Jello mold, all different colors, with all different fruits, cut into it like if it's a cake. I was watching Spring Baking Championship on Food Network because, you know, why not torture myself more and watch Food Network? And they were doing variegated cheesecakes last night, or rainbow cheesecakes last night. And they all looked fabulous. And so that inspired me maybe to make a Jello mold of all different colors. So I feel maybe like I'm eating something sumptuous. Hi, Dawn. Okay, so I'm going to put this on the bottom and this one on the bottom. So we're on our third row of, oh, I want to do this. My third row of this quilt. Love Jello salads, especially with fruit. Yeah, and I can't have all the different fruits, but I don't know. I'm going to have to get wild and crazy with maybe some of stuff that I come up with. No, I can eat eggs. Eggs is good. I've had no problems. Good morning, Kathleen. Can you put cool? No, I have to be careful with all that stuff. But you know what? I haven't tried the Cool Whip because they do make that dairy free. So maybe I can. Yeah, I don't really know. Basically, I don't want to be in this state forever. So I guess I just better just suck it up, Buttercup. Better just suck it up, Buttercup, and just do what needs to happen so it doesn't drag on forever. All right, so I am right now pressing my sashing. I think it's easier. I don't know. I go between pressing and not pressing until the end. The trials and tribulations. You know, I could make a game out of that. What can Leanna have? And then read survival questions on it. All right, so I have it. Let's see if this goes pretty quick. I'm trying not to lose my sparkle. But my sparkle is diminishing day by day. What? Well, what? You see, I'm looking at, I see that it says which, but I'm saying what? Which of Disney's 7 dwarfs wears glasses? Who wears glasses? The 7 dwarfs. Who's the dwarf that wears glasses? Doc. I have a lot of Doc. So Doc must be the answer. I really don't know, nor do I. And it is Doc. Which was more important to wash before meals in biblical times? Oh, I have to share you something. I got a package. When I was feeling down in the dumps the other day, I got a package. So this, and I got a beautiful card too. So thank you for the card. You know who you are because this we're keeping to ourselves. And then I got this. And these are super cute. Thank you. And I also got a book. And I have the book downstairs because I am trying to, as the doctor says, you need to relax. You need to not work. You need to relax. You need to be stress free. Stress free. Yeah, I'm to be stress free because that's that's gonna be like that's reality. We living in a stress free environment now, right? Yeah. So I'm supposed to be stress free. In any case, I diverse, whatever. Look at how cute these are. Are these not the cutest? They're so cute. So thank you so much. This I can say this came from Mitzi. So it's a quilt book downstairs. I can't tell you the title right now because it just escapes me. But I have new PJs, and thank you so much. I have to. Get a smaller size because this actually is my size. This is actually my size. I've lost a lot of weight. You know that you probably have not seen that because I've been in these big things. And part of the reason I've been in these things, and you saw me in this yesterday, and yes, I put it back on today, and I don't care, is because I'm having sensory issues. Everything touching my body right now. Remember I told you, like, I feel like I'm jumping out of my skin. I truly feel like I'm jumping out of my skin. And and those are super soft. So I have been wearing really these soft, cuddly, soft things, and the doctor is watching the weight situation. But when you're not eating, and you're not eating, that's what happens. You lose weight. Good morning, Pat. Okay, so we have that. But I love polka dots. I don't know why, when I see polka dots, I just think of the Lucille Ball era when all the ladies were wearing the polka dot dresses and the shirts. I love that. Love that style. My favorite is black and white polka dots with red. There's something so fabulous about black and white polka dots with a splash of red. I can't even tell you how tickled pink it makes me. I wish I could find one of those fluffy Lucille Ball dresses that is black and white polka dot with a nice big chunky red belt. Oh, and then, you need to have the red kitten heels to go with it. But the little ones, the little baby kitten heels. Okay, so let me see. Yep, put that in right. I'm missing some chat. We did say what, Pat, let's see. What was more important to wash before a meal in biblical times? Yes. What are we washing? I love polka dots and also small gingham. Yes. Just put on your red boots. I do actually have a pair of red boots. It's funny when I wear them, the little kids tell me I have not Supergirl, Wonder Woman boots. Right? Is it Wonder Woman who had the red boots? I think so. They're cowboy boots. I don't even know where those are. Do I even have those anymore? I might have worn those out. Actually, I haven't seen them in a long time. Now you got me thinking, Gina. Uh-oh. Okay. So the answer is feet. You better wash your feet before your meals, okay? Back in biblical times. What part of your eye is also another word for student? I actually knew that because going to school, you did a lot of Bible study class. Good morning, Chloe. And it also the pictures depicting a lot of pictures with the bowl of water. Yes. I think I would have gotten that one right. What part of your eye, but let's go back to something else. Another word for what? Okay. What part of your eye is also another word for student? What part of your eye is also another word for student? Oh, I just got it. I just got it. Yes, pupil. Pupil it is. I wonder how that went across. How did our English language decide that the eye has a pupil and a pupil is a student? All right. What part? No, we did that. How wide is the average bolt of lightning? How wide is an average bolt of lightning? Oh my goodness. I'm cracking myself up by that. Every time someone talks about lightning, all I can think of is this one quote from reality TV. Oh no, I can't say it on here. An average bolt of light. Oh, an average bolt of fabric. No, lightning bolt. Gina, lightning bolt. No, anybody have it? Let me see. Okay. I want to know who measured it. Exactly. Okay. And how did the kiddos know it? That's a whole nother story. All right. So I'm going to give you choices. I thought maybe I would start off and see if someone out there just knew. A guy. Their choices. Ready? Half an inch, 12 inches, or 2.5 feet. A mile. Good. Do they teach that in school that kids would know that? 2.5 feet, the average bolt of lightning. Pat, is there a deadline for these, the blocks? Because the blocks that you sent me have been made. I was just have it in the bag that I was sending you. But Gina, my enabler over here, sent me a pattern for a Quilt of Valor that I'll have to print it, and I'll have to copy a link and drop it in my post in case if anybody needs it. Plus, if you need it, because it's a quilt pattern designed specifically for Quilt of Valor, and it is the Quilt of Valor size, and it's made with jelly rolls or jelly roll strips. And now, like I don't have enough to do, I got it in my head of maybe making it using my bucket and cutting my bucket up in 2.5-inch strips. I actually like cutting. It's very calming to me. So if you need these squares ASAP, I'll put those separately in the mail, because now you may actually get another quilt from me. I just can't stop. All right, let's see. If she said 2.5, I got to get you that. Okay, so the answer is a half an inch. A half inch. It said, how wide is the average bolt of lightning? Half an inch. I don't know if that's right, but that's what this says. Half an inch. How many holes does a bowling ball have? How many holes does a bowling ball have? August. Oh, I got you. Three. That says 3. Who's a bowler here? Who's on a bowling league? Anybody here on a bowling league? 3. I'm not. I'm just wondering. Geez, I can't even remember the last time I went bowling. I think if I went bowling now, I'd throw out my back or something. Bowling balls come with no holes. You have to get them drilled. You usually get 3, but you can leave it without. And Gina says 4 holes. Gina, didn't you say 3 holes earlier? All right, so it is, according to this, it's 3. According to this, it's 3. All right, I'm going to finish up this line and then read this card. Leanna and everyone in the chat. Hi, Zaza. Good morning. All right. Where am I? This is a where am I? Are we ready? So, I am a group of islands. I am in the northern hemisphere. Did I read this? No, I don't think so. I feature white houses perched on cliffs above a blue sea. My sunsets are legendary. Donkeys carry tourists up a zigzag streets to my towns. I was featured in a movie called The Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants. The Venetians named me for Saint Irene. Where am I? Okay, I have a Greece as one. Santorini, Greece. Good morning, Clay. Greece, yes, Greece. You're all right. It is. It's in Greece. It's I think Santorini. All right. So here we are. Let me show you another dock. Oh, Rowena, I think you might be behind a little bit. But dock was the right answer. So here we are with our next installation or our next row. All right. Now I'm going to try to pick the, oops. Here we go. Put that there. I'm going to try to pick this up. There's one row. And then, because things keep falling, there we go. So I have my next row. I'm going to take this to that. No, I'm not, because never mind. There we go. We're going to go for this because I need 4, and then we can work on the bottom half. This is turning out so fabulous. Well, thank you. I'm telling you, sometimes fabric just inspires me. And when Lisa sent me that fabric a while ago, right, because that was during December, I knew it needed to be something special. I just didn't know how special it was going to be until this appeared. I'm loving it. All right, so this is where am I? Here it is. Now we're going to do of what am I? What am I? I am a fundamental mathematical relationship. Good morning, Bernice. That was a mouthful. My division is not part of an army. I have 2 equal parts. I am not always a whole number. I help engineers solve many problems. For the area of a square, I am the length of a side. For 9, I am 3. What am I? Okay, thank you. It is called, Gina just told me what the other quilt is called that she sent me. It is called Rails and Ribbons by Heather Valentine of the Sewing Loft. So there you go. I have friction, equation, equations, square root. We got the answer up. So the answer is square root. It is square root. So those who are on now, I am pinning these because it's a little bit on the bias. Well, not a little bit. It is on the bias. Gina says it is a free pattern, but you might have to sign up for her newsletter. Oh, I didn't get that far, Gina. I just saw it last night laying in bed. Or was it this morning? I don't even remember when I saw it, but I'm like, oh, this is nice. And I have some of this fabric left over, so if I cut, I don't know, it's just going to be a mishmash, I guess, right? Of all red, white, and blue. Hopefully, I mean, I'll make it look nice. I'm not going to put it so it looks scrappy. I try not to make too many crappy quilts, but you know, sometimes it happens. I had me thinking, okay, so it is square root. Here we go. What am I? I am, this is controversial. We're not gonna, I don't feel like diving into politics. It's too early in the morning. Where am I? I am a U.S. city. The Jordan River runs through me. I boast a jazzy basketball team. My tabernacle holds 6,500 seats. I hosted the 2002 Winter Olympics. Brigham Young founded me in 1847. Where am I? Utah. A lot of you are on the Utah bandwagon, and it is. It is Utah. Okay. Here we are. What am I? What am I? I am organic and natural. You don't want to find me in your house. I can be toxic. I grow on food, and I am a type of fungus. Louis Pasteur used me to create a vaccine. I am related to yeast. And you all had that before I can finish up that question or those answers. Whatever, you know what I mean. Those clues. Oh my goodness. One day I will feel like myself again. One day. I am so looking forward. Today is Thursday, right, y'all? It is Thursday. Please tell me it's Thursday. I need it to be Thursday because I need it to be the weekend, because when the weekend comes, I do nothing but just do exactly what the doctor tells me to do, which is nothing. Okay, where am I? Are we ready? I am yeah, okay, I just have to check myself, Gina, because I don't know, my mind has been somewhere else. I am a geographic feature. My highest point is Mount Elbert. Many visit me to ski and hike. Grizzly bears and cougars make me their home. The Continental Divide runs through me. I span from Mexico to the Arctic Ocean. I am a mountain range in the United States. Oh, wow. Our break does not start until the 11th. Does not start till the 11th. Good morning, Giovanna. We have Aspen, Colorado. Did I see any Grand Canyon? Ah, see the right answer. I see the right answer. And the right answer is the Rocky Mountains. The Rocky Mountains. Rocky Mountains for the win. All right. What am I? Ready? I am a food. I can be many colors, including red, green, and yellow. You can find me in many Asian countries. Some people think I'm spicy. I can be my own dish and just a spice. Rocky Horror Picture Show stars Tim. What? Rocky Horror Picture Show star Tim, shares my name. I am often mixed with chilies and coconut milk. You know, punctuation goes a long way. If they're writing these cards, they should add the punctuation. What is it? Did someone say what I am? Pepper. It is not pepper. Oh, I see the right answer. I see the right answer. Someone's hot. Someone's really hot. Hot on the trail for the right answer. Yes, and that would be curry. Curry would be the right answer. It's all good. See, now I'm just gonna just sew this without pressing. All right. I'm gonna have to do a kid's question because I have to pay attention here. And these are easier for me. What state was named for a French king? What state was named for a French king? Oh yeah, Gina. I don't know which live it was, but I told them my story of a Rocky Horror Picture Show. And not going to say that again, but yes, I had a Rocky Horror Picture Show story. I see Louisiana. That's not right. Yes, it is. That's right. Second guessing myself. Okay. Now, what was this, the front or the, now I've lost my track of thought here, train, whatever. No, this was the, yes. I don't know what I just did here. Give me a moment to gather myself to see before I put this together. I need to really put numbers on this. I'm thinking that goes there. Yep. And then that goes there. Yep. Okay. All right. So it is Louisiana. All right. Where does the rain in Spain fall mainly on? Where does the rain in Spain fall mainly on? The plains, the plains, 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 drain. I know we meant the plains. So it is the plain. How many years after the Pilgrims landed at Plymouth in 1620 was the first Thanksgiving celebrated? Three, plain and the 1 year. 1 year. Yes. The answer is 1. Here we go. Every time I say 1, that stupid song comes into my head. 1 is the loneliest number you'll ever be. I don't know why. That song always pops in my head. I think it's because there's a commercial route right now where it has that song on it. All right, let's see. Okay, what hand do the Army and Air Force salute with? What hand do the Army and Air Force salute with? Right. Yes, the right. What's the biggest ocean in the world? What is the biggest ocean in the world? Pacific. What else do we have? It is the Pacific. I'm sorry. There was a little pause there. What pro sport would most likely utilize an audible play on the field? What pro sport would most likely utilize an audible play on the field? Football. 7, 8, 9. we we always have our little number things, huh? That's true. That one was very popular. And the answer is football. Sorry. Had to keep track on that. Had to keep track on this. All right. So I'm having my sashing. What? Okay. What is going on here? Okay, here's the sashing. I've got my sashing all messed up. I don't know why I'm having difficulties now. My brain is shutting down for the day. It's saying, yeah, I don't know if I want to work with you. I did something wrong here. What in the world did I do wrong? Oh, first of all, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Okay, so this goes there, and that goes there, and this goes there. Oh, so I just put this in the wrong spot. Or I put it upside down. I'm not quite sure what I did, but I did something. It was bound to happen. I can't tell you how much I used this thing this morning already. But no, this would have to be an end piece. What in the world? Oh, I totally screwed this up. Okay. Wait, no, I didn't. This would be the end. Yeah, I totally screwed this up. Okay. I don't know what I did, but we're just going to go with it. So we have, that's the beginning. This is the end. This has to go here. It's a good thing that I made sure that every row had its own fabric. And it was just so that, just in case like this, make things a little bit easier. I fudged it somewhere, I just don't know where. I'm sure something is laying wrong and I think it'll be fine. It's scrappy. There, I think I fixed it. So, yes. Okay, so I'm going to come in here and I'm going to press in between. And while I do that, here we are. What U.S. city lost 1,800 buildings in an 1871 fire? I think I know of this one. Hello, Sharon. Not a problem. Hello, Rita. Thank you. I'm very happy with it. How's your machine coming along? That's a nightmare. Like, how am I not supposed to have stress? I don't have a machine. I'm not spending that kind of ridiculous money on the one craft I love. And so, hey, we're dealing it. You know what? How we're dealing with it? We're playing the lotto now. That's how we're dealing with it. We're just gonna go full on lotto at this moment. Maybe that'll. I said to Honey, I don't need to win the $1 million. I don't need that. I just need like a couple thou to get me through. He was chuckling. Get me through to the end of the year. Maybe with a new machine. If it was only that easy, right? Yeah. So the lady who has my machine is on vacation for 2 weeks. And I hate, you know, even though you guys all gave me numbers, I still don't know what's happening with my machine, because the last thing I heard was the part cost $750. So that's like, no. So she was trying to figure out if there was something else we can do. And then she was going to get back to me, but she went on vacation and now I don't know. So we're just going to go with this. And I guess that's what we're doing. I'm going to Florida in April, going to shop. If you contact him, I could look at it. Oh, that would be great. That would be great, Pat. I know. I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying not to lose patience, but I am losing patience. But I'm trying not to. She is trying to help me out. You know, we all deserve a vacation. Okay, so I think without looking at this, can I post this link, Leanna? What link? You can post any link. Can I post the link? Oh, for the pattern? Yes, please. Please post that link for the pattern. Absolutely. You are a moderator on here. Chicago, that's what I was going to say, Annette. Chicago. That actually the kids would know because that's how I know it. They read the book, The Great Fire of Chicago. So I think yes to that. I mean, I'm going to look and make sure. But yes, it's Chicago. What does the song Take Me Out to the Ball Game say to Bye? Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd, right? Buy me some Issue with my machine. Dealer said 300 to 600. Yeah. Gina is a moderator, no? Oh, I don't know. Gina's in, okay. There you go. You can add it now. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jacks. I don't care. I'm probably going to get socked for copyright law. I guess I better not finish that statement. Yes, it is some peanuts and cracker jack. What country's army defeated Napoleon at the Battle of Waterloo? No, it's public domain. Oh, good. There it is. Gina's got it up. What country's army defeated Napoleon at the Battle of Waterloo? ABBA? No clue. I don't know either. Oh, here we go. Annette. Prussian Army. Prussian Army. The Prussian Army. Okay, well, that is not the right answer. The Russian Army. Not the right answer. Fernando. Wait, did someone say Fernando? There was something there for you and me for liberty. What? It is Britain. No, it was Prussia at the time. There was no Russia. Well, then this is wrong. It says Britain's army. I mean, we found all kinds of things on here. So, how much did a Babe Ruth candy bar cost in the 1920s? How much? A nickel. Someone wrote a nickel. The same price as a new car. Nickel is the answer. Nickel is in the answer. So, what is the longest a dolphin can hold its breath? What is the longest a dolphin can hold its breath? Nickel was the right answer, 5 cents. An hour. Okay, I'm going to give people some choices. Ready? A minute, 10 minutes, or an hour? Ooh, almost ran over that. We got a lot of 10 minutes. And the answer is 10 minutes. Which pocket do left-handed tennis players keep a ball in when serving? In what pocket? Did you know the ocean has crabs on its bottom? Yes. Gina, yes. Oh, those are those dad jokes? Good. I did see you earlier, right? Giovanna, I did say hello to you, right? Or am I thinking about, you know what? Hello to everyone. Okay. The right is the correct answer. All right, now I'm going to read you this card and then I'm going to put this out there. Ready? Okay. I am an island in North America. For Canada, I'm considered densely populated. I am connected to the mainland by Confederation Bridge. My pastoral scenery includes signature red dirt. Chefs everywhere want to get their hands on my mussels, and Anne of Green Gables calls me home. And there we go. And I knew I screwed up, and I mean, like sashing. So, you know what? We're just going to move some sashing around. We'll move this sashing to here and that sashing to there. No biggie. I wish these would stop falling down. All right. Prince Edward Island, Nova Scotia. Prince Edward Island is the correct answer. Okay, so this is now what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this and sew it to this, sew it to this, and then sew these two together. Then I have 3 rows on the bottom, which I can't put together because I still have to do flipping stitches. And I'm not in the mood for flipping stitches right now. I'm just in the mood for random sewing. And shenanigans, of course. Because what's life without shenanigans? All right, so now, don't need that. And Prince Edward Island was that. Here we go. Where am I? I am an ancient city. Pliny the Younger recorded the disaster that ended me. My intact villas and mosaics reveal my opulence. I lie at the foot of Mount I know I'm saying this wrong. And I know how to say it. It may just be too early for me. Vesuvius. Joyce. Good morning, Joyce. That's not what I was trying to say. I was present when a volcano erupted. More than 1 million people visit my ruins every year. I am in Italy. Where am I? Hi, Jason. Good morning. Pompeii, Pompeii, Pompeii. Pompeii. Pompeii is the right answer. Pompeii is the right answer. Okay, where am I? I am a famous location. I have enormous historical significance. A movie starring Ben Affleck featured me. I am a Pacific naval base. I was attacked in 1941. Where am I? Pearl Harbor, Pearl Harbor. Yes, that is where we are, Pearl Harbor. Pearl Harbor it is. All right. That's my last one of these that I have pulled out. Kiddo cards, here we go. What U.S. state is nicknamed the land of the midnight sun? The land of the midnight sun. Alaska. I have no idea, so I guess I should. Yep, Alaska's the right answer. We are the Big Apple, New York. Okay, what forest-loving hero was known as the Prince of Thieves? The Prince of Thieves. What was the forest-loving hero known as the Prince of Thieves? Hi, Anna. It's Thursday, and it really is Thursday. Yes. Robin Hood. Robin Hood. Robin Hood is for the win. I'm feeling like I need a soda date on Saturday. Okay. What snack treat was prepared? No. Well, I'm sorry. Okay. And this is kind of funny because I actually knew this, but only because I watched it on Charlie Brown. What snack treat was prepared at the first Thanksgiving? Anyone know? All my kiddos know it in kindergarten. And if you watch Charlie Brown's Thanksgiving, yep, popcorn. Popcorn. Oh, look at this. Next question. Which of these islands share its name with a kind of onion? Ready? Which of these islands shares its name with a kind of onion? Puerto Rico, Jamaica, or Bermuda? Not a problem. Bermuda, yes. It is. I mean, I hadn't looked, but my guess is it's a Bermuda onion. I've never heard of a Puerto Rican onion. So, all right. Which of these animals is the same size as an aardvark? A chihuahua, a fox, or a pig? What do we have? Fox, chihuahua. Bayonet, I'm sorry, I didn't see that. I see bayonet, so I'm thinking Annette leaving the building. Chihuahua, however it's spelled. Okay, it is a pig. A pig. This one goes out to Sheila, whose eyes are probably still shut, but is listening in. What sport features finger rolls, alley-oops, and sky hooks? What sport features finger rolls, alley-oops, and sky hoops? Yes, absolutely. Got to get ready for those kiddos. Basketball. Yep, basketball. Okay, we're going to get to these questions right now. Ready? These are the questions we're heading to. Animals that are active during dawn and dusk are called what kind of animals? Nocturnal, living, nocturnal, nocturnal. Nocturnal. I haven't seen the right answer yet. But you guys have all wonderful answers and good answers. It's just not the answer. Yes. Okay, so the answer is, I don't know how you would say it. It's crepuscular. Crepuscular. It's CREPUSCULAR. That's the kind of animal it is. This is... All right. So what is the name? What is the name of the process in which scientific contributions are vetted by experts in the related field? What is the name of the process in which scientific contributions are vetted by experts in the relevant field? Remember, these are those kind of questions. I can't say what kind of questions they are. Peer review. Peer review. We have a lot of peer review. So peer review for the win. Yep. What is the rarest blood type? What is the rarest blood type? AB negative. AB it is. What is the name of the chess playing supercomputer developed by IBM? What was the name of the chess playing supercomputer developed by IBM? Deep blue, blue, I don't know, deep blue it is. Deep blue it is. Let me grab another one of these. What is the name of Apple Inc.'s voice-operated virtual assistant? Some of these aren't that hard. Like, I actually do know that one. A lot of these are hard. I don't know 90% of these, but this one question I actually know. Then again, I do have Apple computer. So if you don't have an Apple computer, you may not know that. I have her shut off. I don't want her yapping away. I have her off on my phones and devices. I'm over her. We broke up. Yes. And then there's also Alexa. I don't like her either. I got her off on everything too. It is Siri. I don't know. I don't like the idea of those two ladies listening into my conversations. I have a funny story. Okay, let's go for a story, okay? Here we go. We're going to go for a story because this is a true story. So, my mama, who may be on here, bought my grandmother a tablet. Oh, no, I don't like them either. She bought her a tablet. And she bought it from Amazon. And so my grandmother has this tablet. Mind you, my grandmother is 90-something years old, right? Okay? So she doesn't really know anything about technology and whatnot. And so my mom's like, just ask Alexa and she will get you whatever you want. So she proceeds to show my grandmother that if you need something, ask Alexa and she'll get it onto your, tablet. So now my grandmother's talking to Alexa for, I want bachata, I want merengue, I want salsa music. But now grandma's having deep conversations with Alexa. And I guess one day Alexa told her she was talking too much. And my grandma was offended by it. And my mom calls me and we're just laughing because she's like, she goes, I tried to explain to mom that Alexa is not real, that she's a computer and that she helps you find things so that she didn't have to figure out how to use the tablet. She bought it so that my grandmother could read books in Spanish, and she preloaded those and to hear her music. And so all she had to say is, Alexa, put on bachata. But my grandmother was going and asking her all kinds of things. One day, I guess Alexa told her that she talked too much. I don't know what prompted for that to be the response. And so, yeah, my mom called me, told me this. And then my grandmother was telling me this. And I said to her, Grandma, that's a computer. That's not a real person. Oh, no, she talks back to me. I go, Grandma, it's a computer. And then Grandma finally got what I was saying, but it was kind of funny because she's like, well, sometimes I would tell her things, and then she was telling me some crazy answers, but she really was answering me. So we had to shut off Alexa because it was starting to become a problem. Because I guess, when you have it on all the time, right? I guess it listens to you, and it was responding at times it shouldn't have responded. But yes, so Alexa's off on Granny's tablet. Oh. Okay, let's see. Okay, let me see. My mother does that with her phone. Yeah. Yeah. And then, you know, it's funny because then she goes, you know, I really thought she was a real person. And I was like, yeah, no, no, she's not. She goes, that's sneaky. I was like, it was just so. Then we taught her. So what we did was I think we put it so that all she had to press a button for and she would get her music. Yeah, so that's my story on Alexa slash Series. And let me finish this up. Okay, let me go to the next thing. What? Oh, I don't even know what this guy's name is. Are you kidding me right now? Okay, I'm going to try. Here we go. Wait, why is Muriel's comment hidden? Where are we talking about? I don't see Muriel. No, she retracted a comment. Not that it's hidden. I showed it. Oh, okay. I don't. What did I miss? I must have missed something. Did I miss something juicy? Siri. I don't know. Okay. What Adolphus Huxley novel title is inspired by a quote from Shakespeare's The Temptress? Excuse me. Let's see. Do we know? Autocorrect is. Okay. It says, what Adolphus Huxley novel title is inspired by a quote from Shakespeare's The Temptress? And we have, I saw some answers come up here. Brave New World, of course, and Ned Bless. Thank you. Yes, it is Brave New World. Hello. And I just lost sound. Am I back? Yep, okay. That was my doctor's office. At 7:45. Am I supposed to be stressed out or what now? Oh, here we go. Oh, it's because I canceled my appointment. Okay. Yeah. Nothing like says, no, don't have any stress. But doctor calls you at 7:45. Not supposed to have stress. It's all good. They just wanted to reschedule. So I'll call them later on. So, okay, so I came home yesterday after the doctors, and I'm looking at all my messages. I'm like, what's with all these messages? And everyone's like, there is a wolf in your yard. And I'm like, what in the world? And then my son was home, and then he goes, what time was that? And I said, according to this, it was like 3:10. I was in my doctor's visit at that time. He goes, I was home when that happened. I was like, so this is true? And he goes, no, it's not true. There wasn't a wolf in our yard. It was a coyote. I'm like, well, that's not any better. I said, don't they eat cats? And he goes, yeah, they eat small animals. I go, well, we got all these cats, right? My neighbor has cats. They walk on our property. And I go, and we got the chickens. But then she goes, well, the good news is the chickens were in. I said to Honey, that's it. We've got foxes walking around our chickens. Now I got coyotes in my yard. No. Nope, we got to keep those babies, those girls safe. Oh, you take care, Sharon, and good luck to your doctor's visit. Yeah, exactly. So I'm gonna show you this, and then I myself am gonna get off early. I am not feeling my best right now, so I'm just gonna relax a little before I go to work. And hi, Norma. I saw hi, Norma. Okay, so here we are. Give you that view. So these are still backwards. It's this whole mirroring thing is just the pits. It really is just the pits. And so is everything that comes over here and falling. That's also the pits. Everything is falling over here. So I have, thank you. As you can see, this is not one of my one and done quilts in a day. So I have those 3 rows. I still have to stitch and flip, but this is what it's looking like. So I was looking at what I have. And I have all these 6-inch pieces that were in the scrap bin, and they're this and pieces like this. Here's another piece. I have 3 pieces that are this and 3 that are this. So I am thinking about taking these here. I'm going to take, I don't know if there's going to be enough. Let me see if there's going to be enough of this. So of this, I have 11 inches and a quarter. So I'm going to do, I think this should be 5. And then I'll do a 2-inch border all the way around with this. And then, because that's all I have of that color. Tan, right? Yep. And these scraps, that's all I have. And then I'm thinking of taking this, and if I need more, I'll find some more red, and then we'll do a 6-inch scrappy border of the blue, the tan, and the red to go around after I put that this tan border in. So that's my thoughts on this. I hope everybody has a wonderful day. Take care of yourself. Pass it forward. If you wouldn't mind on your way out, giving me the thumbs up, sharing out my channel so that it can grow, I would so appreciate it. Today I did post the link to my memberships because I was asked to do that, so I did it. And that's about it. So everyone have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye-bye.